Okay, this is part 2 where we're clarifying the relationship that's seemingly going to end. So if you want more information, go check out the first reading. It's the second reading in the previous part 1 of the video. I will have the timestamp in the comment section for that video, so you know if you're interested in the part 1. But okay, so we're gonna find out why this relationship, why someone wants to end the relationship. I'm going into the Tangled Love deck. So I want to know, what is the moon on its side? What's the moon on the side? What's the secret? I feel like it's a secret that's coming out. Okay, this is interesting because, like, we have the Emperor here with the Two of Cups and the moon on the side. So it seems like it says someone's forgiven you, letting go, peace, spiritual release, right? So this is clarifying the moon. High value, the Empress, self-worth, will not settle, beautiful, sexy, abundant, and confident. So the moon. I'm trying to see, because the Empress is here, right? It's interesting though, because at the bottom of the Crow Tarot, we have the Hanged Man card. That was before I was like, I ended the reading. That card was at the bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man. So, number 12 may be significant to you. Number 3. The 12th just passed, and the 3rd too. Someone's forgiven you, letting go, peace, spiritual release, high value, and the Empress is here. Okay, now this is a different message. The first one that I mentioned in the reading, that still it could resonate with somebody. But another thing is too that there could have been an Empress energy, right? In conflict with an Emperor, right? The moon on its side, someone's forgiven you. So maybe there's something that happened that required some forgiveness on someone's part. I feel like the Emperor may have done something, or the Emperor is reflecting back on the past, because the Emperor card is showing, like, it's turning. Okay. Yeah, the Emperor's turning his back on a. Oh. Okay. There may be an Emperor who's married, and he's not happy in the relationship he's in. The conflict could be that he has to reveal that he's not happy in a relationship, but he's not revealing why. The reason why he's ending the relationship is because the person he's with is not his Empress. Because in the card, the Emperor is facing the Empress, the direction the Empress is in. He has his back turned towards this Two of Cups, towards this partnership. He has this cup, and the Two of Cups in reverse is like a dissolution of a partnership. I feel like the Emperor sees the Empress. Now, he's not with her, but he sees her, and he sees her as somebody of value, right? But someone's forgiven you. Maybe this person was with an Empress energy, but that was not did not marry her. He ended up marrying somebody else. He ended up being with somebody else. It doesn't have to be married. But he found his match. So he has to end the partnership. He has to move away from a relationship. Because it's like someone's forgiving you. So it's like he needs forgiveness. He needs to be forgiven for what he's doing. For ending a relationship, ending a marriage, ending a partnership, whatever it is. Because of what he's doing. He's going towards someone, the Empress, the person he thinks this is Empress. Let me see, anything else? This person, the conflict could be that he realized, because when the cards came out, the Empress was in the middle. Okay. Really committed, loyal, in it for the long run, no games. Now, another message is, if, say, the Emperor and Empress are together and they're not in a relationship, that could be what's causing a conflict. And I mean together, what I mean is like they know each other, they see each other, they interact with each other, but there's no relationship. There may have been some sort of separation. The conflict could have been because there's no commitment. And then this is really committed this time. So maybe the person is seeing the conflict was in not committing to the Empress. Multiple stories. Take the messages as it resonate, please. So the cards are clarifying. These cards are clarifying the situation. It seems like this Emperor may have been with an Empress, but wasn't willing to commit to her. Maybe returning and apologizing to her and to let her know that he sees her worth and that he's committed to being with her. When it comes to, it says loyal, in it for the long run, no games. I don't know if this Emperor was playing games. But I think, though, it could be that this Emperor was more focused on the father figure, was more focused on something else than a relationship. The Emperor was stubborn, but it says bossy, selfish, guarded, inflexible, lacks empathy. I think it was more stubborn. I think it's the Emperor that is gaining clarity about this Empress. Because we have the Ace of Swords with the Empress and the conflict. The truth about the Empress. Conflicted, Conflicted about the Empress, but gaining clarity about the value of the Empress. Seeing her value. Knowing that she is someone he could settle down with. That he can commit to. Conflict resolution. I just split the deck. Compromising, making amends, rebuilding trust, positive outcome. So whatever the situation is, I feel like the conflict was that this person was uncertain about their feelings. With the moon on its side. He wasn't sure. He was conflicted about his emotions for the Empress. And that there may have been some sort of separation between them two. There could have been a breakup. Maybe he wants to apologize for not committing sooner. Not seeing her value sooner and committing sooner. And wanting... But I want to know why the Two of Cups is in reverse, though. Because it's like, I feel like it's more like the Emperor had his body turned against. Like he had his back towards commitment, towards a partnership. So I feel like in some way he was refusing it. He was stubborn and seeing that, when you meet the Empress, this is the person that you're supposed to kind of want. You're supposed to want to partner up with, This is your match in some way. But this person turned his back. And I think now that realization that, wow, reconciliation. Putting in the work, better communication, getting back together, and equal give and take. I feel like it's that. I almost shuffled the cards. See, I almost made a mistake and shuffled my cards wrong into the deck. You know, it's going to be up. Cards are going to be up and facing up and the wrong way. I can't talk. Wow, another card is that I almost shuffled wrong. You know what's funny? I looked this up. It says love affair. This person could have been turned his back towards commitment and wanted to, you know, leave their options open or whatever. Possibly came off as looking like a player because they didn't want to commit, right? But it's funny, the word 16, I mean, not the word, the number 69. So some of you may have Cancer in your chart. But you know 69 is right. Vibes in sync, energy match, same page, flow together. And that's interesting because the 69, the way the 69 is, if you think about yin yang, that symbol is kind of similar to this. Just think about it. It's like symbiotic relationship, 1111. Oh, wow, 1111. It's funny because before I started this reading and I was in my love oracle deck, love messages oracle deck, and the 3 cards that came out were proposal, or no, engagement ring, twin flame, and soulmate. And then we saw 1111. Okay, just saying that. And then we have this yin yang thing going with the 69, right? And then we have vibes in sync at the bottom of the deck. Energy match, but same page, flow together. Yin yang flow together, symbiotic. So I definitely think it's that, because if you also look at this, the cups are flowing into each other too. So whatever happened, it kind of brought discord and balance in the relationship, and things weren't flowing, and that's where where this is coming from. So I think what I think is like this Emperor is changing his mind about not wanting commitment, that he's now ready to commit, that he sees the value in somebody, and he wants to apologize for taking so long to commit. But if you saw part 1 of this reading, you would have seen that I was with the Angel Answers cards, right? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw that progress, okay? At the bottom of the deck, before I stopped the reading, and to start this one, I put the cards back in the deck, but I saw this within the next few months. So this can be happening within the next few months if you're watching this video. So if you were dealing with somebody that you think is kind of like a twin flame or soulmate energy, someone that matches you, but they seem to be like kind of hesitant or stubborn and wanting to commit to you or be in a relationship with you, that may be changing within the next few months, right? But also the tarot deck, I mentioned the Hangman, because there's a change of perspective. Somebody gained clarity about someone, the value of someone. And it could be the Empress and looking at the Emperor, you know, it could go vice versa. Because I know for me as a woman, a feminine energy, I'm someone who is kind of afraid of commitment, you know, because, you know, you see the way things are now. It's like, oh my God, do I even want to be in a relationship? Because I have to, we shouldn't be worried about like the person we choose. So we have to trust ourselves and trust that we will choose the right person for us. But it's like, damn, but what if I make the wrong choice and I end up with some cheater who's like fucking DMing multiple ladies, I want to say BITCHs, on social media, and, you know, meeting up with them, and, you know, like that's a fear, you know. And I feel like that's how I know I'm not ready for a relationship. So because I need to know that whoever I'm with, they won't do that. And I feel like the person that I need, that I would want to be with, will not have social media at all. They need a flip phone or something. Like I think I need an really old dude, you know, like Anna Nicole Smith type old dude, you know, that he ain't got enough breath in him to cheat, you know. But I digress, you know. But what I'm saying is that It doesn't necessarily have to be an emperor that's unsure. It could be the empress is now seeing that the emperor is someone that she can commit to, someone that she can trust, someone that she can commit to, and be ready to be in a relationship with. So that's the whole point of me saying that, okay? Because it goes both ways. Both ways. Women can be just as much afraid of commitment as men. So I'm gonna leave the reading there. I hope it was helpful in some way. If it was, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.